So, it's a new raid boss. I mean, we've had it in elite raids before, but it's a new raid boss in just normal raids. So, how are we all doing? Unfortunately, it's not a shiny, but we'll see how we go with raids tonight. Hopefully we can get a few done. People that didn't end up doing them during the elite raids and so on. How you doing, James? Or welcome. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I suppose I should probably put my code up. I'll just wait until the stream actually starts on my phone so I can skip the Pokemon Go ad. Seems that all I get these days in ads on when I'm watching YouTube is either Pokemon Go or Chemist Warehouse. Because I've been to the Chemist Warehouse website multiple times, so they think that that's the only thing that, like, the only site that I go to, so it's the only thing that they advertise to me these days. And, like, is it Pokemon Go? Because I play Pokemon Go. What am I doing? I have them, now. How you doing, Becky and Dwarka and OG? I said it again, OJ Raptor. How you doing, guys? Give me a second. I will chuck my code into the chat for the people that need it. What am I doing? Which screen am I going to? This one. Oh my god, too many screens in this game. I'll quickly change that. Just to update. So it's 5054. 2377 8657 57. All right, there we go. People that need it, pin the message. Lucas, I just pinned my code to the top of the top of the chat, not the tip of the chat. Yeah, so anybody that needs to send me a friend request, have at it, guys. Last week, but if they pop in, they'll be able to. Alright, so Laura, just let me know who you are, just so I know who I'm inviting. Oh, that's your old Luke. Okay, no worries. So, Laura, we have you on the list. Sorry you didn't stick around for the right one. Oh, no, that's all good. All good. I know it's late for a lot of you guys because of the time difference and stuff like that, so it's all good. It is all good. Don't stress. You still haven't caught the Galarian Zapdos? Sorry, dude. I'm the same. I haven't got any of the Galarian birds. Like I keep saying, they will add them to raids at some point, so just hold out. I'm sure you'll get one from raids when they finally drop them in raids at some point. Gonna have dinner. You got some Subway. Nice. What did you get from Subway? I suppose I should catch this while I'm sitting here, because it is a Torterra, so, you know. It seems a lot of the evolved forms from... Which generation is this again? It's not... Wait, this is Gen 2, isn't it? Yeah. No. Gen 3? I can't remember. If it's not Gen 1, I don't know. Berry. So yeah, just let me know, guys, if you want to jump into a raid, and I will chuck you on the list. That's a good spot. I've been getting a lot of these. I've been getting a lot of the, whatchamacallit, Infernape as well. Quite a few Infernape raids, spawns. You know, the thing. Too bad the stats aren't great. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of evolved forms. Not good, so we'll transfer. Oh, you got a shiny Sneasel the other day. Nice. Sneasel is one of my burdens when it comes to... I have so many of the stupid things. At this point, we have like... It's something like 14, including the Shadow Shiny. So yeah, Sneasel is one that just... It won't leave me alone. Seems that every time it's featured during an event, I end up... But congratulations on or shinies next. It's just one of those shinies which is just, it won't leave me alone. I have too many. Regieleki is the raids that we're doing tonight. So if you guys want to do Regieleki, you should know it's in the title and on the. Do you guys not read the? You also have 3 or 4 shiny run away from. Oh, damn. That sucks that you've had them. And have you guys seen that we're getting another Squirtle Com Day on Sunday? Because to make up for people not being able to log in during the last one. So I won't be able to do the makeup event because it's my nephew's birthday party. So I'll be going to that because that starts at 2:15. So yeah, I did Squirtle Com Day last week. So yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to do it. So there's 2 events this weekend. We've got the Riolu Raid Day on Saturday and then the redo for the Com Day on Sunday. The redo of the classic Com Day on Sunday. So I won't be doing either of those events. You have some of the worst luck. It's okay. Sometimes it just happens, sort of thing. But fingers crossed, you'll get some shinies. I mean, that's what Com Days are good for. Stock a pile on them shinies. Hey, me. Hey, show me your drift is what I meant to say. Today only one raid because you're tired from work. Sent raid. Okay, no worries, dude. I'll track you down on the list. Online so I can see what I'm actually writing. And away. And Avato. Okay, so I've got 3 of you guys. So as soon as these hatch, we should be able to jump in. I'm pretty sure this is a fairly easy boss. Just use ground types. Because it is weak to ground, being electric. Hey Archie, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. I hope you get the Galarian Zapdos soon. Just keep trying with your daily incense. They do spawn fairly regularly off them as if you're using them fairly often. You hop in for 1 or 2, no worries. Your in-game name is just Archie, yeah. It's been a while since I've invited you to a raid, so it's just the same as your screen name, yeah. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So yeah, anybody else that wants to jump in? Oh, you'll be there. Okay. Hey Negan, how you doing? Yeah, let me know guys if you want to jump into a raid. If you're not on my friends list, the code is tagged at the top of the chat, so just send me a friend request and I will add you to the list. Just check to make sure. You'll jump in for a few, no worries. So that's 4. So we can jump into 1 as soon as they start hatching. We should have enough. Not so shiny. Hopefully during next week's Spotlight Hour we'll actually get one of these, because it is a shiny that I still need. Do some shiny checking. So yeah, they all hatch in about 2 minutes. That one's 17 minutes. So that'll be a late hatching one. This raid that I'm sitting on, which is the Graveler, should hatch into a late raid as well. So we'll have a couple of late ones. So we'll see how popular tonight's going to be, given that it's not a shiny. Still should be. At least some people shouldn't have it, because not everybody's done the elite raids, because they were in-person raids. So the people that weren't able to access the in-person raids for whatever reason. You have a shiny Galarian Ponyta, a shiny Mareep, and shiny Stunfisk. Nice. Did you get the Stunfisk from the Stunfisk Research Day? You're just using a new account to go to places already, because yeah, they've definitely made it a lot harder to play these days because of the limits on remote raids and all that sort of stuff. Hey Nadia, how you doing? Oh, welcome in, good to see you. Let me know if you want to do a raid. I'll track you in. You still have your Master Ball. I would have my Master Ball if I hadn't finished the research for it. I still need to actually get my Master Ball. But I'm not in any rush because there's nothing in the game that I would really use it on at this point. Like even the Galarian birds, because like I said, they'll be in raids, so there's no point wasting a Master Ball on a bad IV Galarian bird when they'll be in raids at some point. Alright, there we go. One has popped. So let's jump in and get this done. So does anybody else want to jump into this raid before I start it? We have one more free slot, so just let me know. Master Ball is Shundo Centra. I would actually have to find the Centra to begin with and know that it was a hundo beforehand, sort of thing. I mean, if it's a shiny, it's a shiny. And I'm probably not going to waste it on this Centra, but... yeah, I've got you on the list, dude. Don't worry. We're ready? Alright, we may as well just jump in. We've got enough people, so that's all good. Alright, so we got... Yep. Again, and I'll send one to... I'm not sure if you want to jump in or not, but I'll send you one anyway. Since you're here in the chat. So yeah, if you don't know, guys, just go with ground-type Pokemon. So your Garchomps, your Groudons, your Rhydons, your Rhyperias, all that sort of stuff. Anything that's got ground typing. Because it's weak to ground. Nice, looks like everybody jumped in. So we should smash it fairly easily, and everybody's high level. We got 128, but that's okay. Everybody else is sort of 40 or around 40 upwards sort of thing. 39 is close enough to 40. But yeah, everybody else is mid 40s. Except for Negan, who's the 50. Because you know she just has to be better than everybody else. So a bit disappointing that it's not a shiny, given that we have had this in Elite Raids. It'd be nice if they released it as shiny. And I'm sure that I read it somewhere that they were going to be shiny. I can't remember if it was an official Niantic graphic or if it was someone else's graphic, but I saw that this and Regidrago were supposed to be shinies, but apparently they're not, so that is disappointing. I actually think this will be my Pokédex entry for Regieleki as well. Regieleki. Because I didn't end up doing one when they were in Elite Raids. I know that I did Regidrago, but I didn't do Regieleki, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this will be Pokédex entry, at least for me. This thing is getting absolutely owned. Can we get through with just one Pokemon? I have a feeling that we that we will, given that my Garchomp is still not even at half health. And also, I am not sure what a hundo is for this either. They won't be weather boosted because it needs rainy weather for weather boost. But yeah, I don't know what a hundo is either way. So, surprise, if someone gets a hundo, let me know. Let me know what the CP is. $15.60 rather, not 16. There's no point putting shiny vibes in the chat. They can't be shiny. I mean, we can hope, you know, just magically we get a shiny out of it, but I can't even remember what a shiny for this looks like. Yes, you're right. They said shiny available, but you think they forgot to turn it on. Oh, okay. So I did see that there was a... Okay, so maybe it is worth putting shiny, but have they turned it on yet? Like, they might have forgotten to turn it on to start with, but have they turned it on? I haven't seen any reports of people getting any shinies. Yeah, because I was going to say, I'm sure that I saw that it was supposed to be shiny somewhere. And also, hello, Petra. I forgot to say. John Wood says, hi. Keen for a couple of raids also. Oh, so you want both accounts in? Nice. I shall get you into the next one. It's at a weird distance as well. It looks a lot closer than it actually is. Just stay in the ball, please. This is the pain in the ass to try and hit that excellent throw on because it's constantly moving. Thank you, Groudon. Nora, show me a drift. Have a good rest of your evening, dude. Take it easy. Hey, Leon, how you doing? Sorry, no passes. All good. All good, all good. Alright, new Pokemon. There we go. We have added to the decks, guys. Regieleki added to the decks. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, it could be better. Alright, I guess we'll keep trying to see if we can get a better one. Alrighty. Look at them all. They're all dancing in unison. It's like synchronized Regieleki dancing. They're all rotating at the same time and jumping up. Stop with the messages. I'm trying to watch them all do synchronized dancing. Alright, so who is king? I know that Judah and catch me if you can. Negan, you said that you're keen for one. You did one, got a 10, 15, 15. Alright, so we'll track Judah and catch Negan. Is there anybody else that is keen for a raid? Let me know. Just a little bit loud. I'm also hungry. We've only just started. I had like 2 dim sims and some fish earlier. Like after I finished doing my workout. But I'm hungry again. I suppose that's what happens when you're working hard doing workouts and stuff. You get hungry quickly. Is it dinner time yet, guys? Anybody else? Anyone want to jump into a raid? I want to see a Moltres or Articuno go there. I can't see them, dude. You can show them to me after we host the raids for the evening. If anybody else that isn't on my friends list wants to jump into raids, send me a friend request, guys. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. But we can probably jump in with who we've got, because it is an easy raid boss, so we don't need a full squad. So we may as well jump in. We can't raid anymore. All good, dude. All good. Tickle on my face. Now my nose is itchy. Yeah. I'm itchy. don't have any more raid passes. That's all good. It's a lot harder to raid these days, given that Niantic has nerfed the raid passes sort of thing. So one, we don't get as many that we can use, but two, they're just more expensive these days. And that's the main thing that has stopped people from raiding. Because, I mean, these raid hours used to be popping sort of thing. Like, before they did the nerf, we'd have, 20, 30 people in here at any given time doing raids sort of thing. But ever since they did the nerf, it's dropped off quite significantly sort of thing. And I think a lot of people have just stopped playing the game since as well. I just think it's funny that they've just released the Go Plus as well. I'm not wasting money on one just quietly. I feel like it's just a waste of money at this point. With a game that's probably doesn't really have a lot longer left until it's just not really, people aren't going to be playing it anymore. I just feel that it's a bit of a waste buy. I know that you can use it with Pokemon Sleep as well, but I just feel like it's not worth the money given to Niantic for a game that, they don't put the effort in with the game anymore. The game's sort of on the decline, so I don't think they really deserve the money for it, just quietly. You're in Hundo Luck. Hundo Luck indeed. Supposedly it should be shiny as well. Like, I was right, but just depends on whether or not they've turned it on. They got greedy. They did. I mean, the biggest indication of Niantic's greed when it comes to stuff is this event that's going to be on the weekend for the Riolu. The egg hatching event, where they're claiming is going to be just like a community day or, any sort of other event that we have, when it's not. It's just a money grabbing event. No decreased hatch distance, only no guarantee that all that you're going to be hatching is going to be Riolu from the eggs, and no guarantee that you're only going to be picking up 2k eggs for the Riolu. So, and there's only one free incubator that you get for the day, like super incubator. So it's just, yeah. In 3 hours, I don't know how many eggs they're expecting people to be able to hatch. But yeah, they really want you buying all those incubators, which I'm not going to do, because I only have this full storage of like 10Ks and 12K eggs. So I would have to hatch all of them before the event starts and not spin any stops, just so when the event does start, I can pick up supposedly, the 2K eggs. And it's not a very well planned event sort of thing. It's all about just stinging people for money. It's like, if they want to do that, maybe they should just bring back the raid passes the way that they used to be. Like, the money that they've lost through the raid passes, they're trying to make up in other avenues of the game, and it's just like, that's not how it works, Niantic. If you're gonna screw the community over, you can't expect the community to want to do the other events that you introduced to try and make up for that lost revenue. So, are you joining the Discord server? Cheers, dude. I haven't been on the Discord server myself for a little bit. I keep telling the guys that I'll pop back in at some point. But yeah, welcome to the server. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? No worries, dude. I'll check you on the list for the next one. Hundo Luck, maybe Shiny Luck, depending on if they remember to turn it on. No. 10 CP higher than the last one, so at least it'll be better. Still not going to be too good. Alright, so we got WXZ. Just let me know who else would like to jump into the next raid. I wish this thing would stop moving so much. 1543, ew. Ew, that one's going to be bad. Ew, that's gross. 14-14-10. It's okay. Best one that I've got so far, given that I've only got two. Anyway, we can do the next raid. So let me know when you're keen, guys. And who is keen. What's the number for a hundo? I'm not sure. I don't actually know. I was asking people. It's like, does anybody know what the hundo is? Belvark. So you got Bell. Both your accounts came for one more. No worries. Should you get Galarian and Articuno to best friends? I would hold off on it for now, because, I mean, I'm gathering that the IVs on it aren't the greatest. I mean, you can if you want. Don't let me dictate what you're going to do with your Pokemon. But if the IVs aren't the greatest on it, I would hold off until they do put them into raids, and then hopefully you'll get a better one. And then you can do your friendship with that one. But, I mean, do what you want with your Pokemon, dude. I mean, if you really want to get it to best friends, then go for it. But personally, I would wait until I had a better IV one. That's another account. No worries, dude. Put you on the list. Negan, are you keen for another raid, or... Oops. If anybody else... Oh, sorry, yeah, you'll do one more. I didn't say that. Negan... Cool. Alright, well, that's 5. Yep, and this is hatched into a late raid. So I don't think it really matters. Of course... The one week when, you know, it's not going to be as popular as what it has been over the last couple of weeks, we get so many of them. Because recently we've had a real issue with there being other raids during raid hour. So there's been a lot of mega raids and just lesser tier raids, sort of thing, lower tier raids. Today we seem to have a good mix of just actual Regieleki raids. We can only do like 7 at most, sort of thing. Because I do have 2 free raid passes that I can use. Thank you, Leon. Okay, 1602. Alright, they're not weather boosted, because like I said, we need rainy weather for weather boost, so 1602 is what we're looking for a hundo. Alright. Oh, God. There it goes. I don't think it really matters where we go. Just jump over to here. You almost got a hundo Machop. Nice. I am yet to get a hundo from trading. I've got close. I've got a couple of 98%ers and stuff like that, but no hundos. Okay, so we need W, Jimmy, Megan, Bell. And oops. Catch. There we go. It's a lucky 98%. I'm the same. I got the shiny Kyogre that I've got is a lucky 98% that I got from my other account. So I'm happy with that. I mean, it's almost almost a shundo, like a lucky shundo. But I'll take a 98% lucky. Hey Andrew, how you doing, dude? I saw that you were online. I was like, should I send him an invite? Yo, thought you'd drop in and say, what's up? What's up, dude? How you been? How you doing? You almost got 200 shiny Pokemon. I've got over 2,500 shiny Pokemon now. I'm getting close to like 2,600, so it's just like... I think it's time to go through and transfer a whole bunch to Pokemon Home, just so I can send them to people. Who's not in? Okay, all good. Same old mate, working, training, sleep and repeat. Yeah, it sort of sounds like me these days. Without the working side, other than this sort of thing. Just getting up, eating, working out, streaming this, going home, sleeping, getting sames. How many lucky shinies do I have? Not a lot really. I got a few. I haven't really done a lot of lucky trades because unfortunately most of the people that I have lucky trades with are like members of the community and stuff that live on other sides of the world, so I haven't actually been able to do the lucky trades with them, but I have a couple. I got Kyogre, I've got a Groudon, I've got a Rayquaza, and others. I think there's a few others. Don't open or send. No, I do not. Hey, I raid with you guys, so you know. There's that at least. And as I keep saying, if they made the gift opening less tedious, then maybe I would open gifts more often. It's all Niantic's fault, alright? Complain to them. Tell them to make the gift sending and opening a lot easier, and sure, I'll open gifts. Until then, you can't make me. Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass trying to open gifts all the time. That's the only reason why I don't do it. It just takes way too long. Okay, 15 at 51. So we're hovering around those same CPs for these so far. Still nothing spectacular. You're glad they sped it up, that helped a bit. Yeah, only a bit. Like I said, what they really need to do is make it that you can just mass open gifts or mass send gifts. I mean, basically any other game that has some sort of gifting mechanic, you can usually do it, you know, quicker than... Like, that's my biggest issue, but just the fact that it's still one at a time. You turned a bit more casual. Most people have, like, honestly, these raid hours have, I mean, we still get through them, but in comparison to what they used to be for, like, raid hours, I mean, there's still the occasional raid hour when it's something like Mewtwo or Rayquaza or something like that, which still draw in a lot of attention, but for the most part, the raid hours are sort of like what they are now. I mean, last week was actually a bit more popular than I thought it was going to be, given that we've had the birds so many times at this point. There were still quite a few people in last week's stream. But yeah, depending on the raid boss, if there's no shiny available, like tonight, then they tend to be a bit more quiet than what they usually are. But yeah, just in general, I mean, this time last year, we'd have, you know, 30, 40 people in the stream. I would literally have to add people and remove them off my list during the streams just because I've run out of friends list space, sort of thing. Space on my friends list is probably a better way of wording that. Yeah, that just doesn't really seem to be an issue these days. You haven't done a remote raid since. Honestly, I only raid during raid hours these days, pretty much, and it's because I'm hosting them with you guys. Outside of raid hours, I very rarely do raids myself. So, yeah. If it wasn't for doing this, I probably wouldn't spend money on remote raid passes either, sort of thing. send a picture of your lucky shiny Pokemon on the Discord. You're so close to 40, level 40. You'll get there. I mean, once you get to level 40, that's when it really starts getting difficult to level up because you got to do the tasks as well as get the XP. Yeah, exactly. Then the real grind starts. Some of the tasks that you got to do are a bit longing sort of thing, or they take you a long time. Alright, I'll check to see how many I've got. Lucky and shiny. I have 15. But as you can see, a lot of them are legendary sort of thing. So we have our Alolan Vulpix, not bad IVs. Meltan, Oho, all of them seem to have pretty good IVs, which is good. Regieleki, not bad. Groudon, not bad. Rayquaza, not bad. Raichu, that one's actually one of the special Raichus as well, so that's like super rare. Gardevoir's not bad. Horsey, I think that was a Comday one. Yeah, because we had that in Comday, so that'll just be backwards and forwards Comday one. Shiny Lapras. Salamence, not bad. Charizard, 98% shiny lucky Charizard, so that's one of the better ones. That's probably my best one. 100%, not 100%, 98% shiny Kyogre. Moltres isn't bad either. Vaporeon's not bad. That's the last one. So that's probably the lowest one out of the bunch. But yeah, as you can see, all of them actually came out not too bad stats, honestly. For the 15 that I've got. But yeah, most of them are the legendaries. Good old refreshing trades. It's been a while since we've done some refreshing trades. We'll have to catch up at some point. Do some refreshing trades. Just hasn't been an event, which has been like, I should go out to the city to do that event sort of recently. I think the next one that's sort of like that is the Go Fest, and that's not until, what, September? Might have to come down for a Com Day coming up soon sort of thing. Wait, your mum has Pokemon Go X from 2016 still. Damn. There's some old ass. It'd be interesting to see what's actually in those eggs being so old. Because, I mean, the egg pool has changed so much. Alright, so is there anybody that would like to do another raid? Let me know. Pidgey, yeah. I mean, yeah, from eggs from that long ago, I mean, they will only be Gen 1 Pokemon. So, yeah, Pidgey will probably definitely be in the eggs. You got 2 more passes? Alright, no worries, I'll track you down for another one. Alright, let me know, guys, if you want to jump into another raid. So I've got Negan so far. You just said that you haven't done a remote pass since, remote raid since. It's up to you, dude, if you want to jump in. It's an easy raid boss if you just want to add it to the decks. I mean, honestly, if it's just us 3, we'll get it done. But it's totally up to you, dude. Alright, no worries. Take it down, deadly. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into a raid? Let me know now before we jump in. And those that don't have it, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, guys, so if you want to send me a friend request if you haven't already, That's where the code is. How many more? I've done. Actually, I need to buy passes, don't I? Yes. So I can do 2 more remote raids, and then I've got 2 free passes that I can use for the day. So technically, I can do 4 more raids for the night. But going the way that it is, I can't actually see us doing 4 more raids just quietly. So we'll see how we go. Alright, doesn't look like there's anybody else that wants to jump into one, so we will just go with the 3 of us, but we'll get it done. Yep. Don't mind you just traded 575. Sounds like Andrew and Zoe after a Com Day event. Good old refreshing trades. Man, I should have brought some munchies with me. I'm hungry. I don't even know what I'm having for dinner either. Possibly soup. Good old chicken soup. That's what I think it is, homemade chicken soup. If not, I do have other soup that I can just have for dinner. So either way, I think I might be having soup for dinner. Chicken something, yeah. There was frozen chicken on the sink, so I know that it's chicken something, but I'm assuming chicken soup. You had pumpkin soup. Not a big fan of pumpkin. Like, pumpkin soup it's actually different from like pumpkin, like in general, but yeah, just I'm not a big fan of it's. I don't know. I think it's the sweetness of it. Don't get me started on roast pumpkin either. That's vile. I hate roast pumpkin. And I don't know how the Americans have it in like a dessert. It's like pumpkin pie or something like that, which is supposed to be like a dessert. It's like, ooh, pumpkin in dessert? What is wrong with you people? You're from Denmark? We have a pretty good global community here. It's just a shame that Niantic is so against people fostering global communities and they're all about the local communities. Because yeah, like I was saying before, when it came to these raid hours and stuff, back before they did the nerf, it's like we had such a vast global community. We had people from all over the place that would come in and do raids. It's also the wrong time of year. Like this time of year, it's also a little bit quieter just because of the time difference. Because of daylight savings not being, well, it not being daylight savings sort of thing. During the summer months, it's a bit more popular. So we'll see how that goes this year. Because they've done the nerf, we'll see if it picks up during those months. And when are we getting the rest of Gen 4? I don't know. Don't ask me. Niantic, you know, they'll do it eventually, maybe. the day that they're going to shut the servers down, they'll just release the rest of Gen 4 for us. There's still a lot of Pokemon that we're missing from like earlier generations. Honestly, we'll probably get the rest of Gen 4 during the tour. So we've had Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn tours so far. So what, Sinnoh? Sinnoh's Gen 4, yeah? So whenever we get a Sinnoh tour, I'm assuming that's when they'll drop the rest of Gen 4, if they haven't already. Because they sort of have to for those events, just because those tour events are supposed to be the bow tie, like the bow that they put on the end of that generation. They're just like, okay, we released all the shinies, we've released all the Pokemon, that's that generation finished. We can move on to the next one. 1561. I didn't check to see what mine was as it was ticking down. So tis 15. Boo! Don't want this. This is garbage. Why can Slacking get so much? Because it's all about the defense stat. That's the main one that sort of fosters CP sort of thing, and because it's got such a high defense. No, wait, no, that's the other way. No, usually high defense Pokemon have lower CP, because that's what Umbreon's such a low CP. I think it's just because it's just a large Pokemon. I can't actually remember why it gets huge CP, but it's useless, sort of thing. So that's almost as bad as it gets. Yeah, don't worry about doing anything with Slacking, because it's useless. Come back, pen. Where'd you go? Where'd my pen go? Oh, damn it. Where'd it go? It's all the way over there. Oh, let's wait. I can't even see it. Hang on. See my pen. Where'd it go? There it is. Blinding. Attack stat, but Slacking has a terrible attack. Like, it's not a good attacker, so that's why they gave it Yawn. Yes. Yeah, that's right, you're right. But Yawn is supposed to be because it has truancy or whatever it is as its ability in the main series game, which means it's got a really high attacker stat, but it can't attack every move, sort of thing. So that's another reason why they gave it Yawn, because it's supposed to be that. Niantic strikes me as the Type D server goes down, release new egg hatches. Wait, what? Wait, what? That sentence. Niantic strikes me as they Type D, as the Type D server goes down, release new egg hatches. Dude, I don't know what you're trying to say with that sentence. I'm sorry. It's like I've read it multiple times now, and I'm like, hang on. Wait, what? Vigoroth. Yeah, Vigoroth is good for Great League, sort of thing. Vigoroth is actually better than Slacking just because it actually gets to use attacks, and it's fairly bulky as well. Yeah, sorry, Jimmy. I'm not sure what you're trying to say with that sentence, dude. I don't know if I'm reading it wrong or... Alright, so... Is Blastoise good for Great League? It's not the best water type. It's okay. Like, it's bulky. But given that it's just a water type by itself, there's better water types, like Swampert is better just because it's groundwater. so it's got double typing, like dual typing. Yeah, so there's other water types that are better, but it's not bad. But it's not high ranking sort of thing. Like I said, it's good defense, it's bulky, it does have its uses, but if you've got access to a Swampert or something like that, that's usually better. Alright. Let me get a new page. We've run out of space on this one. Brendan. I have you on the list. Is there anybody else? Sorry, you're phoning. It's all good, Jimmy. It's just, yeah, that usually I can understand you fine, but just for some reason that sentence just like, wait, what? I'm sorry. Jimmy not compute. Okay, yes, okay, that makes a bit more sense. It sounds like me. Strike him as the type of company that its servers go down when they release. Yeah, that's what I thought he sort of meant, but I don't like putting words in people's mouths, sort of thing. They're the type that will shut it down when they release new egg hatches. So now we're getting multiple interpretations of what Okay, yeah. Now I understand, yeah. It's just Niantic in a nutshell. They've always been bad. Like, ever since the game first released. Thank you, music. Stop for a second. Yeah, ever since the game first released, there's just been issues with Niantic and them designing the game. Like, just day one, or from day one, and nothing has changed. You'd think after 7 years they would have got their act together and actually became a company, like especially with Pokemon, given it as this second biggest IP in the world, like most popular franchise in the world, that they would have a better ability to communicate with the community, to implement stuff into the game without it breaking the game, to just, you know, having a game that runs well on everybody's phone. But no. Just from day one, things have just been broken. And that's Niantic in a nutshell. Hey Joe, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Move the T in Niantic and you got Niantic. Niantic. Also learning from the mistakes and the dropouts. Yeah, exactly. It's just they refuse to learn from their mistakes. Because they just perpetuate the mistakes. It's just like they make them one time, and then the next time they do the exact same thing, and it's just like, how did you not learn from the last time? How did you not learn from? It's just because they don't take feedback from the community, and they just want to do things their way, and that's what it's been like. Basically, they're stuck in that attitude of we want to do things our way and not, you know, waver on that in any sort of way. There's no wiggle room when it comes to Niantic and their roadmap. It's just like, this is what we want to do, and this is what we're going to do. There is no give or take. Let me know if you want to jump into a raid, Joe. Negan, you said you had one more pass, yeah? So I'm drinking down. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into a raid? Let me know. You can't believe that they're still as bad as day one. Yeah, and most game companies, especially like mobile developers, like understand, like when Niantic released Pokemon Go, they were still a relatively unknown game company. Their only other game at that point was Ingress. sort of thing. So they hadn't had a lot of experience when it came to developing games. And granted, Pokemon Go was something unique for the time. Like, nobody else had done an augmented reality in-world game sort of thing. And yeah, you can understand that there was going to be some bugs that they had to iron out and learn as they went, sort of thing, because it's a new type of game. But after, like I said, after 7 years and still being as bad as just like, what do you say? Like, what do you say? Sebi Block, I can trick you into okay, so Joe, sorry Joe, what was your in-game name again, dude? It's just Joe, yeah. I can't remember, sorry, dude. And yeah, Sebi Block, if you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, so send me through one. If not, if you're already on my friends list, just let me know what your in-game name is and I'll track you down. Yes, Joe P, that's it. I knew it was Joe. It was an April Fool's joke at first. Yeah, now it's just a Niantic is a joke. Were you Brendan Sebi Block? Just so I know what your in-game name was, dude. Just so, because you're already on the list. If so, if not, just let me know what your in-game name is, and I will chuck you on the list for this next raid. So luckily, I have 2 raids that are close by that I can use my daily passes on. So yeah, I've got 1 more remote raid, guys, and then two normal passes. Google made an AR joke. Then Niantic said we can actually make that. That's right, we never surprise when stuff happens. And you want to be able to trade. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's something that they will ever do. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, there shouldn't be remote raid passes and in-day passes, in-person passes. There should just be there should just be raid passes which you can use for either or sort of thing. Like, having multiple items that essentially do the same thing just seems like it's not really needed. They're items that could just be merged into the one thing, and it's just like, just have your premium battle pass that you can use for either remotes or for in-person raids. Like, having multiple ones is just silly. Hey Brenton, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. It's just like, it removes, especially since they've upped the price of the remote raid passes, that's something that they would never do. But logically, they should merge them together and just have them as the same thing. All right, I'm going to jump into this next raid. I'm going to assume that Sebi Block, you or Brendan. Like I said, if not, dude, just let me know what your in-game name is. I will still get you into a raid. I'm not sure who. It's supposed to be a shiny Joe, but unfortunately, it seems like they've forgotten to turn it on. With the graphic that they said for it, it said that it was supposed to be a shiny, but I don't think anybody's actually caught one. Did I like the music? Okay, no worries. I've got you on the list then, Sebi Block. Did I like the music? What music? Wait, did you post music on the Discord server? Hang on. Did you say you were going to post music on the Discord? I'm sorry if you said it last night and I didn't really, because I haven't been on the Discord server. So I haven't listened to the music, but yeah, sorry, dude. I just haven't been on the Discord server. My bad. So yeah, keep in mind, guys, that this is an easy raid boss, so don't be worried if we've only got 3 or 4 people in the raid. We will smash it easily. Yeah, no worries, Joe. I've got you. I sent you one, dude. It'd be good business, bad revenue model. Yeah. At the end of the day, Niantic is still a business. Like, they still need to make money, sort of thing, to pay the staff and all that sort of stuff. Line Mr. Hanky's pockets. Good for us, bad for them, yeah. And at the end of the day, have they ever done anything that's good for us? Yeah, but when they did that, they made it that was after the, like, well, not after, but around the same time that they nerfed it. So it's just like, the thing that's really annoying about it is what they haven't done is made it that you can still, or like, send invites to people that have done their 5 remote, and it just tells you that, oh, somebody that you've sent an invite to has already done their daily limited raids, sort of thing. And it's just like, tell me who, just so I'm not inviting them by accident again. So you shouldn't be able to send invites to people that are, like, they should just be like blacked out on the invite thing that this person has already done their raids, so you can't send them an invite. Yes, there is a Squirtle makeup day on the weekend. We were saying that earlier. I won't be doing it because it's my nephew's birthday that day. Like, his birthday, it's not his actual birthday, but it's his birthday party that day. So I will be at a child's birthday party. It starts at 2:15. So yeah, just after comp day starts. But I did the event the other day and had no issues with it. So technically, I don't need to do more Squirtle hunting, sort of thing. Yes, I don't stream. And we also have the Riolu egg hatching day before it as well, which is another event that I won't be doing because I'm not giving Niantic money for incubators. So that is also something that we've already discussed. Party up. Yeah, he's turning 5, so I'll be at a 5-year-old's birthday party that day. Like, I probably don't really need to go to it, sort of thing. Like, if it was another event, I could probably get out of it and go and do the event, sort of thing. But given that it's just a makeup event for an event that we just had, it's like, I don't need any more sunglass wearing Squirtles or shinies or anything. I ended up with, what, 24 or 25 of them or something like that last. So it's like, I don't need any more shiny Squirtles. I had no issues with the event, so I have no need to redo it, sort of thing. Cheap drunks. Yeah. Be careful, you don't want to say that too loud. Especially on YouTube. I have Chris Hansen coming after you. Why are you buying drinks for underage people? Save you a piece of cake. No, it's my cake. I will eat all the cake. I have a good one. Just wanted to quick pop in and before... No worries, Brenton. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Enjoy your dinner. Take it easy. The CP is, wait, 1602, yeah? Something like that. Yeah, 1602 for a hundo. So mine is 1677, which is, sorry, 1577. So the best one that I've gotten tonight Yours is 1549, 1547. I can be on the first ball, so I will definitely take that. Not bad. Could be better, but like I said, it's the best one that I've gotten so far tonight. Alright, guys. Well, most of these raids are going to despawn in the next 5 minutes, but that's okay, because they're all the remote raid ones. I still have 2 passes, 2 daily passes, so I can still do these 2 that are here, the 36-minute one and the 20-minute one. So if anybody else would like to do any more raids, I know a couple of you have used your allotment of remote raids for the day, but yeah, if there's anybody else that would like to jump into a raid, let me know. We'll see how we go with these ones. Even if we were to get one of them done, that's all good. Hey Tef, how you doing? Your best is still your first, 1596, 96%. Nice, nice, nice. Well, if you're up for doing another raid, just let me know. Might get a burger for dinner. Burgers are good. Wait, let me guess, a grilled burger? Or a different type of burger? Get some Maccas. Or some Hungry Jays. You'll pass? No worries. Oh, good. I completely understand. I mean, if it was shiny, then it would be another 300 grams opened up, better than grilled. You get all the stuff. I mean, you live in the city, sort of thing, so all that stuff is there. All we've got out in the sticks. We don't even have a grilled here. The closest grilled is in Melton. But there's a few things that have actually been opening up in Melton recently, like a couple of American franchises like Carl's Jr. That's been there for a while now, like about a year or so. But there's a Nene's Chicken now. There's a Guzman and Guzman's, a Mexican joint that just opened up as well. And yeah, there's a few other places that have been opening up in Melton recently. Their chips are awesome. Well, I guess we know what we're getting for dinner next time I'm down. Have to give it a shot, see what it's like. You're waiting until the next available shiny. Well, it won't be next week. Next week we're getting Regieleki. I mean, supposedly this is supposed to be a shiny. I know that I wasn't imagining it. They did have in a graphic that this and Regieleki was supposed to be shiny, but I don't know if they just published that by accident. I mean, it is Niantic, so maybe it wasn't supposed to be shiny, but they just put it on the graphic that it was supposed to be shiny. If it's a nice day, we can make smash burgers here on the barbecue. Well, it's surprisingly, the weather hasn't been too bad this winter. In the last couple of days, at least here in the marsh, I don't know if it's been the same in the city, have been, you know, sunny days. But I mean, winter's almost done already. I mean, we're over halfway through winter. So we've only got like a month and a bit left. And then it's spring again. So that's usually what comes after winter. Accident? What's an... What accident? Georgie says hi. Hey Georgie, how you doing? Apart from the wind. Yeah, it wasn't too windy here today. The breeze this morning was freezing. Like the sun was out and I took the dog out for a bit of a walk, like a morning walk sort of thing. And yeah, I'm standing there in the sun at the end of the driveway, just like, If it wasn't for this breeze, it'd actually be really nice out here at the moment. Like, the breeze was freezing. It wasn't even like a strong breeze, it was just like a light breeze, but it was just like, oh my god, it's so bloody cold. You ran in Run Melbourne on Sunday, absolutely perfect conditions. Nice. That's what you want. I mean, it has been decent running weather, sort of thing, I suppose, because it's still cold, but it's, you know, the sun's out, so it's just like you've got that warmth of the sun, but you're not dying in the heat, sort of thing. Still got the crispness of the day. Good luck for however many more raids. Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, we'll see how we go, because it has just hit 7 o'clock. So I am keen to do another raid or two. Like I said, I've got the raid passes. It just depends on if anybody... Suppose I can see if I can solo one of these things. I mean, it's only a daily pass. So let me just... Actually, can I? Yes, I can. No worries, Andrew. Cheers for dropping in, dude. Good speaking to you. Enjoy your dinner. Take it easy, man. But yeah, we'll organize something soon. Like an upcoming event. I'll come down, and or even it doesn't have to be an event. We can just catch up, sort of thing. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon, dude. Solo look unlikely. Like I said, I've got free passes, so I can give it a shot. See how we go with a Groudon. It's not weather boosted, is it? I'm a Groudon, no. .3 players needed. Alright, we'll see how we go. I mean, if we can get one other person to jump in, I mean, it's got 30 minutes on it, so if I do drop a pass, there's still time to try and get somebody else in on it at some point. You'll be in Melbourne for November. Hope it'll be community weekend. Yeah, they usually announce the dates for the com days sort of in advance, sort of thing, so you'll be able to find out once they do release the November ones, which will probably be at the start of the next season. So once spring starts, they'll probably announce what the next 3 or so com day dates will be. But yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully there's some soup that I can... yeah, so if anybody wants to jump into this raid, let me know, guys. I will chuck you in after I've given it a solo attempt. And if I do end up getting this one done as a solo, there is another raid that I can jump into. We've still got like 20 minutes left, so just let me know. But yeah, this will either be the last or last 2 raids for the evening, because I've got 2 more raid passes that I can use. I was going to say, I suppose I can just send out some random invites as soon as I go to press. It's just like, oh, it disappeared on me. Oh well, we'll give it a crack. We'll see how we go. If no one jumps in, I'll send out some random invites. Ah, damn, come back. Get him, Groudon. we can do is try. We'll see if we can at least get it to the red with one person. Yeah, it'd probably help if I also had weather boost on Groudon. We had the clear weather. Use your charge move, you silly bugger. Also contemplating whether or not I should bail out of the raid once Groudon is dead and try and revive it and then come back in, or just keep going with what I've got. We'll just keep going with what I've got. It should still be doing not doing as much damage as what Groudon was doing with Earthquake. They do seem to be taking less damage from the charge move, which doesn't make sense. You'd think that a primal Groudon would be taking less damage from a charge move, but yeah, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to get it to the red just quietly. We'll see if we can at least get it to yellow. Because yeah, if we can get it to halfway with one person, then we know that we can do it with as little as 2 people, sort of thing. As Andrew said, it's like 1.3 people. So essentially 2 people should be able to duo it. So what have I got? A little over 2 minutes left. Yeah, I should be able to get it to halfway fairly easily. You've duoed it? Yeah. Yeah, as long as they're decent accounts, it should be a fairly easy duo. So like I said, I've got it to nearly halfway by myself, sort of thing, and there's still like 100 seconds left. So as long as each person is doing half the damage required, sort of thing. Okay, there we go. That's halfway. We're still 75-ish seconds left. So yeah, with a weather boosted Groudon, like a primal Groudon, jumping out and reviving it and jumping, like, that wastes time though. But it'd probably be sort of the same damage, I would say. Yeah, I've managed to do like 2/3 of the damage to it by myself. One more charge move, come on, Earthquake, no, timed out. Dang, that's okay. We gave it a good crack. And I still only went through like 3 Pokemon for the... So that's not too bad. Alright, well, is there anybody else that would like to jump in and help me with that raid? still got 20 minutes left. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'll end up doing that one, given that it's only got 5. But we can at least try and do this one. So yeah, if there's one other person that wants to jump in, as you can see, we can get it done. Just let me know. Hey, Josh, how you doing? You jump in? Okay, no worries. I guess that makes it nice and easy. You don't have to send off random invites. Slot. Alright, beautiful. We'll get it done. Hopefully one of us gets a hundo out. Perfect timing, dude. You came in at just like the right time. See if there's any other randos online that I can send. We can try. I suppose we'll try Proplanty. He'll be doing his raid hour now, but we'll see if he jumps in or not. Probably busy doing his own raids. You got the Snorlax onesie. Did you end up buying a new Go Plus, Josh? Like one of the Go Plus Pluses? Like, I still have my original Go Plus that works fine, so it's just like, I don't really see the point in buying a new one. Used all your shiny and hundo luck on a shundo for Squirtle Day. And you get another chance at doing that on Sunday as well, for the redo event, so, you know, maybe you'll get lucky and get another one. You sure did, you got 2. Yeah, there's multiple reasons why I haven't bought. Like, one, it took me a couple of years until I got my original Go Plus. Like, I didn't buy them as soon as they became available. It wasn't until I actually was like, okay, I play this game enough that it probably warrants me actually getting a Go Plus. Like, at the start, I wasn't, yeah. Like, I played the game, but I wasn't, like, a hardcore player in comparison to, like, everybody else. I was like, there's no point getting a Go Plus. It wasn't until I started playing the game on a significant level that I was like, you know what? I should probably get one of these. But yeah, with the Go Plus Plus, I feel like the game is in a declining state. It's probably not really worth getting one. And one, like I said, I've still got my Go Plus and my Pokeball Plus as well, sort of thing. So I essentially have 2 Go Pluses already, so it's just, I really need another one. I mean, the only thing that it does that's different from the other ones is let you throw the Great Balls or Ultra Balls, and it's just like, do I really need that? Do I really need to spend the $60 or whatever they are on the fact that I can use different balls to? It's just like, probably not. So look how much difference one other person makes. I mean, I suppose the other thing about the Pokemon Go Plus Plus is you can use it for Pokemon Sleep as well. So it's got that connectivity as well. It's not just for Pokemon Go. But I don't use Pokemon Sleep because I don't sleep. So, again, probably not much point me getting one. I mean, well, maybe it is, because I mean, then maybe it will actually help me sleep. I will sleep properly instead of staying up all night. Luke's Gaming, how you doing? Welcome in. How do you get Mewtwo? You have to wait until it's in raid. Like, either trade with somebody that's already got one that can trade with you, or wait until it's in raids again, because it's only in raids and they cycle through the raids. So whenever it gets added back to raids, that's your chance to get it. Until then, yeah, your only other option is to trade with somebody that already has one. Your farts are better than mine. Okay. I don't really know what to say to that. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody likes the smell of their own farts, so you're probably going to be pretty biased when it comes to that sort of thing. So, okay. It was in raids not long ago. Yeah, see, but the thing with Mewtwo, though, is it's a fairly popular raid boss, so they cycle it through every 6 months or so. Terrible IVs, 1545. Why are we talking about that all of a sudden? Like, why has that become the topic? Hard-hitting topics only in my streams. People's farts, apparently. And it's still better than Fox News, so. Got that going for us. Where am I from? I'm in Australia. We have another one. So we've caught all of them so far. 2 stars, so that is the worst one that we've actually... Yeah, because the attack stats low. I was going to say that... Oh no, wait, the other one will still be 2 stars as well. We've got 2-star ones. Yeah, okay, no, this one is definitely going to be the worst one. 2 stars. Alright, well, I have one more raid pass left. There is... Actually, is there any raids that are left? That one only has 30 seconds left. That one's got 40 minutes. I mean, I can drive to that one that's got 40 minutes, so if... no worries, Josh. There is another one. I do have one more free raid pass for the day, so if you want to do another raid, I can drive to that raid. If not, then I can not drive to that raid. And Macca, just so I know who you are, like who was Macca, just so I can add you to the list for a raid. Okay, that's you. No worries. Okay, I'll have to drive to this raid that's up there. It's got 40 minutes left because I've only got one more in-person raid left for the evening. We can duo it, like I just duoed it with somebody else, so we can jump into that one. But yeah, you just have to give me a minute, guys, because like I said, I have to drive up to this raid. So give me 2 seconds. More than 2 seconds. It'll take me a minute to get there. Oops. It's supposed to go. Why aren't you going backwards? Probably because I don't have it in reverse. Oh, now there's a bus coming, so I will wait. Don't want to reverse in front of the bus. See out of this windscreen because it's all foggy, which is not ideal. Especially since I don't have anything to wipe it off with. The one issue with sitting, it's not the one, I mean, it's cold sitting in the car in the winter time sort of thing. It hasn't been too bad tonight, but yeah, the windows fog up because of the sitting in the car sort of thing. So if you sit in the car for too long, then you can't see out of the windscreen. Okay, we are at the gym. Just give me a second to set everything back up. Yeah, that doesn't really help. That's a bit better. Hey Donasi. Sorry, I was just driving to the gym. How are you doing? Welcome in. This is our last raid of the night, guys. So if anybody else, I've got you on the list already. If anybody else wants to jump into this raid, let me know now. So yeah, I see if you want to jump into the raid. If you need to send me a friend request, guys, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. So, it makes it a bit easier to see. So if anybody else wants to jump in, like I said, we can duo these raids, so we can just do it, you and me, Macca. But yeah, if anybody else wants to jump in, let me know. Like I said, this will be our last raid for the evening, because this is my last raid pass, and also it's the last raid that's around, so there is also that. I mean, there's one that hatches there, but it's in an hour, and I'm not waiting around for an hour for a raid to hatch. FIFA, you'll join, no worries. If you're not on my friends list, just send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat, the highlighted message. Get the tunes back up. So I guess as soon as your your request comes through FIFA, I will jump into the raid, because I don't think anybody else is going to jump in. So we've had a pretty good night so far. We've ended up getting, this will be our 7th raid. I've caught them all. Unfortunately, haven't got any decent IV ones, so we'll see. Hopefully this one will be half decent. I'm guessing that this is you, FIFA. Alright. So that makes 3 of us. So that's more than enough to get this raid done, guys. So don't stress. You won't lose your pass. This thing is easily duoed. Macca and Jelly. I suppose out random invites again, see if anybody... Let's see if Zoe will jump into a raid. Probably not, because I don't think she'll get... But we'll see how we go. She might jump in. So hopefully you actually got the invite, FIFA. There's still 40 seconds. If we get down to like 10 seconds, Macca, and FIFA's not in, just bail out and I'll resend the invites. Just so he's got a chance at getting in. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, wait, you've already done your amount of raid passes? Bail out, Macca, and we'll just make sure that he can jump in, sort of thing. So just bail out and I'll resend the invites again. Wait, so you've already done your allotted amount of raids for the day, or...? Or you just couldn't get the invite to work? Because if you couldn't get the invite to work, just restart your game, and we'll try again. Hopefully Macca saw that I jumped out and he jumped out as well, because... Oh, you don't have pass? Okay, you need a remote raid pass to be able to raid. So I guess I'll just send it through to Macca again. Hopefully he's... I mean, I can send one through to you again, dude, but yeah, you need to have a remote raid pass to be able to raid in these ones. You can't just use your normal daily one. So yeah, it's the blue and purple raid pass, not the yellow, the orange one, I should say. Or the green one, depending on... Yes, sorry about that, Macca. We'll be able to get it. If it's just the two of us, we'll be able to get it done. So don't stress. I'll try and send another random invite. Is Matt still online? I'll send one through to Matt, see if he'll jump in. He's in between raids or something. Sure, his raid hour is just about to finish. Oop indeed. Hey Lachlan, how you doing? Are you saying oop because you missed raid hour, or...? Saying oops just because you dropped a cake on the floor. Let's get it. So glad that this thing's charge moves just don't really do a lot of damage. It's unusual for a Regi, because usually the Regis are pretty painful to raid with small groups, especially Regieleki. Regieleki, that thing was such a turd. You're resting before, but now you're here for the end of the trade. Well, you get to see the last raid that we're doing for the evening, so, you know, that's all good. I was going to say, my dude's just stopped attacking. Why? If I have kids in the future dressed like the Grinch one Christmas as a joke. Okay. That's not a very nice joke. Why don't I just dress like Jim Carrey instead? Dress like Ace Ventura or something like that. Like The Mask. Lemony Smiggles or whatever his name was. This might actually be cutting it a bit closer than I... We should be further along than this. It's because Dragonites. If possible, dude, try and use rock types, ground types, because ground types are going to be better damage-wise. We've still got 150, which should hopefully be okay. And we can't get it done when we jump back in, because I'll jump back in. Try and set a team of all ground types. You're better off using ground types than using like Dragonite and stuff like that. Even though Dragonite, it may be one of your bigger Pokemon, it's just not going to be doing the damage that we need. We need ground types in. And they resist electric, yeah. I found the game's been a bit laggy tonight when it comes, like, my guy just stops attacking. So I don't know if I need to restart my game, just because I'm attacking, and then he just freezes and doesn't attack. We've still got 90 seconds and we're in the red, so we should be okay. See, like this, I'm tapping on my screen and he's not doing anything, he's just standing there. So we're losing time that way as well. Like, I've noticed at the last couple of raids, like, my dude's just standing there doing nothing, even though I'm tapping. See, again, just stands there, does nothing. And my charge moves aren't firing when they should be. We're cutting it a bit close, but we should be alright. We should get it done. Charge move before it KOs you. Charge move. Don't forget. Why aren't you charge moving? My god. See, this is what I mean. Like, it seems to be tapping around where I'm actually tapping on the screen, and instead of using my charge move, it's just lagging. I don't know what's going on. Stupid game. It's gonna be close. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, that's about as close as it gets. We were literally on like 1 second. I knew we could do it. Probably wouldn't have been that close if my dude was attacking when he shouldn't have. Like, the lag that was going on then during the battle was like charge moves not firing when they should have, and I just wasn't sure if we were going to get that last bit of damage in before it timed us out, because it usually times you out when there's still like 2 or 3 seconds left on the clock. That's all good, Maga. Like, we got it done, so it doesn't matter, dude. Like, it's all good. But yeah, just for future reference, if you're doing raids like that where there's like minimal amount of people, try and go with the best Pokemon for the job instead of just your strongest Pokemon. Like, don't let the game auto select for you. Like, it's okay for me because I've got a ton of rock types, ground types, so it usually auto selects the right stuff for me, sort of thing. But yeah, if you see Dragonite and stuff like that in your team, just switch them out with something that's going to be a bit more better. But we got it done, so that's all good. And 1582. But yeah, it wasn't just that, the fact that there wasn't the best Pokemon coming in, sort of thing. It was just, like I said, my game was lagging. Like, it wasn't firing off charge moves when it should have, and my attacks just seemed to have stopped every now and again. Like, my dude would just stand there and not do anything. So that also added to that. Like, we probably would have got it done with like 20 seconds left on the clock if my game was working properly. Hey, you finally actually hit an excellent. Jimmy going to the gym. No, I worked out earlier. I'll be going home and having dinner. So if you're talking about gaining food, yeah. Gaining pounds. Good old foodage. I hope it's chicken soup. Like I said, that's what I think I'll be having, chicken soup. Like, I'm not actually sure. All I knew that there was chicken at home, like sitting on the sink. Yeah, it's not bad. That one I actually think might be my best one for the night. Hang on, I think the last one that I got was good one was 80. 70. Okay, yes, that one is actually my best one for the night. And there we go. Not half bad. So pretty good for like clutching it right at the end. We got our best one for the night. So yeah, we did 7 raids. I caught all 7. Most of them were average. No hundos, unfortunately. But we got it done. You got it? Nice, Macca. Beautiful. So I'm glad that you ended up catching it as well after the clutch finish sort of thing. So well done, dude. Do you drink or eat soup? It depends on how hearty the soup is. Because, I mean, you can get, like, watery soups, like, you know, those cuppa soups and stuff like that, which you're more drinking just because it doesn't have a lot of substance in it. It's mainly just water and flavoring. But if you get, like, a hearty soup, then you're eating it because, you know, you're dipping bread into it or something, so you're eating the bread, and then it's filled with vegetables and chunks of chicken and, you know, that sort of stuff. So if you have to chew, then you're eating it. It all comes down to the mastication. I said mastication, not the other one. The Dark Cane Lord, the Lord of Canes. Probably not. There's people out there which are gaining a lot more. I didn't even have my protein shake today because I had dim sims and fish after I finished working. Mastitis. Something like that, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to pretty much do us for tonight, because like I said, there is no more raids left. Suppose we can do some quick shiny checks to see if we... Oops. That did not mean to do that. Yeah, see if we can just maybe get a shiny. Probably not. I don't really need any of these as shinies, but always nice just pulling a random shiny. No shinies, no shinies. The last one, I actually do need another one of these, isn't it? Unfortunately, no. Eggplant's not really that nice, guys. Aubergine. Some people like eggplant. I'm not a big fan of eggplant, just quietly. Except dip. The baba ganoush, which is like an eggplant dip, that's actually nice. But other than that, not a big fan of the eggplants. But alrighty, guys, that is going to do us for tonight. Because yeah, there is no more raids left, and I need to go home and have some dinner because I'm hungry and all that goodness. So, like I said, on the weekend we do actually have a couple of events. We have the egg hatching Riolu event on Saturday, which I won't be doing just because I don't really hatch eggs, and I need to clear out all these 10s and 12s, so that's just not going to happen. Just to maybe hatch a shiny Riolu. I don't really find it worth my time and effort and money and all that sort of stuff, because Niantic are greedy. So yeah, I won't be doing that event on Saturday. And then the makeup event for the Squirtle Com Day, I probably won't be doing that one either, because one, I already have more than enough shiny Squirtles from... There's a lot of Raylons. Go away, Raylon. Yeah, so as you can see, we already have a ton of shiny Squirtles from the other week, like last weekend, so I don't really need any more. And that's more of a makeup event for the people that had issues with it. So I could do it, but it's also, like I said, it's my nephew's birthday, so I'll probably be doing sort of party stuff for my nephew's birthday. So yeah, don't think I'll have time to go out and do that. So yeah, this weekend I won't be streaming any of the events. So next time I'm streaming will probably be next Tuesday for Yangoose Spotlight Hour. So on Tuesday. So yeah, if you guys are keen on that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, all that sort of stuff. I will be back next week for Regieleki raids as well on Wednesday, like usual. So if you guys are keen on doing that, also hit that subscribe and notification button, because that's the best way to get notified when I go live. Yeah, all that good stuff. Hit the thumbs up button, because it also helps the streams out immensely, and I appreciate it muchly. So yeah, that's... Do you like your egg scramble? So do I. Scrambled eggs are awesome. Chinese people usually say kuzi, quasi, however you pronounce that, as like, because Chinese pronunciation is weird. Well, not weird, but you know, just different from English pronunciation of letters sometimes. When taking photos similar to cheese. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, apparently. And that's something that I learned. They like to say eggplant when they're taking pictures, which seems strange, but different cultures, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. All right, guys, sweet as. I'm going to take off now. So enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your Com Day if you do it, and Riolu Day if you do that. All of that good stuff. Have a good one. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Until then, peace out. Have a good night. Bye.